Hey everybody, it's Mr. JB Gold. Today I'm doing an Amazon Vine review video of this SUDOTACK wireless karaoke system model SP70. Now there's a lot of things I do like about this system. There's one or two things I'm not 100% sure about. So I'll start with the things that I like. First of all, it's very lightweight and portable. It comes with this optional shoulder strap that you can clip on here. It's just a nylon shoulder strap that clips on via these clips, and they're pretty secure. They hold pretty well. And then of course the carrying handle, and the whole thing is very lightweight. It's not very heavy at all, maybe just a couple of pounds. It does have quite a number of great features. It does have the USB-A port and a TF expansion port for a micro SD card. And when you put a micro SD card in there, of course you can play MP3s from it. Same with a thumbstick for USB, but also you can record what you're doing when there's a card inserted, so I like that. It does come with 3 microphones. The first is a wired microphone, so I can turn that up with the dedicated microphone volume knob, which is separate from the master volume knob, and I can add echo. And then it also comes with 2 of these wireless mics, so you're getting 3 mics with this system. You just add some 2 AA batteries into each one of these, and then they're ready to go. Sorry about that. And then this one as well. So you have 2 wireless microphones. You just turn them on, and they automatically connect to the system. So there you go. So you have two different options: wired microphone and 2 wireless microphones. I really like that they threw in 3 of these. That's going to make for a lot of fun karaoke. You can have up to 3 people singing karaoke. Sometimes you normally would only get 1. At best, you might get 2. To get 3, I think, is a really good value for this speaker. It does have Bluetooth mode. Of course, I already mentioned you can also play music from a USB stick or a micro SD card. It also has an FM tuner mode, and then it has a number of lighting modes. Now, it does have a lot of these numbered buttons. That's so that when you're playing numbered tracks off of one of these cards or thumbstick, you can actually select the track that you want. It does have a 3600 milliamp battery. That's not huge. The 3600 milliamp, I would expect for a system like this to really be useful on the go when you're doing the lights and you're doing the karaoke thing. I would think at least 5,000 milliamps, but still, it has the 3600 milliamp battery on board that is rechargeable via USB-C. Now, the USB-C is here on the front. That means you'll have to run the cable around the back of it or in front of it, whatever, but you're going to have to run the cable. Here's where you would plug in. Let me just pull that forward so you can see it. So you're going to want to plug that in right here to the USB-C port. And then what you can also do, in addition to plugging in USB-C to USB-A to charge it, is you can plug the USB-A side in here, and then you can plug the other end into a mobile device, right like that, and then it will actually charge your mobile device like a power bank. So that's pretty cool. So even though it's only a 3600 milliamp battery, which does let you be wireless, and should last you, I would say 6 hours would be my guess, 4 to 6 hours. If you're lucky and not using the lights, maybe not doing too much with it, it could last you up to 8 or 10 hours. But using it as fully as is intended, probably only 4 to 6 hours of use at a 3600 milliamp battery. Now I'm going to go ahead and play it for you so you can hear what it sounds like. Okay, so that's max volume, and I don't know if you can tell through this recording, but that's not very loud. This is only a 15-watt speaker. Again, for a karaoke system, I think it would have been better if they had boosted the battery from 3600 to at least 5,000 milliamps, and then made the speaker a higher watt. It is a 6.5-inch speaker. but that was maxed out. Now, it doesn't break down. The sound isn't getting crackly or anything like that at max volume. It sounds okay, but that's just not very loud. So you're not going to be able to be very far away. Like if you were trying to use this as a PA system or something like that, it would have to be in a very small space. It's not going to be enough power to really amplify the sound over a large area, especially if you're outdoors where there's ambient noise, things like that. This thing's going to get drowned out pretty easily. Also, I mentioned earlier the FM mode. Let's see if I can get that going. I'm going to turn it down just in case.
FM. Information, visit georgiamemorynet.org or district4health.org. Bluetooth on.
Okay, so now you see that you go to FM, you also can then scan for radio stations, things like that. And if you long press that mode, you can actually change the lighting effects. There's like 6 or 7 different lighting effects to choose from. The last thing to tell you about this speaker is that you can link them. So you can actually link them via true wireless stereo, TWS, and that's going to actually let you have a dedicated left and right channel. You could also use one as a guitar amp, one as the karaoke for your mics. So you can actually have them linked with 2 channels, one playing the guitar sound and one playing the voice, something like that. So it does give you some versatility in that regard. Anyway, again, this is the SUDOTACK SP70 wireless karaoke system. Great lighting effects, lots of nice ports to use for expansion, lot of linking ability. It is rechargeable. Comes with 3 microphones, 2 wireless and 1 wired microphone, which I think is a great value. You can do recording on it, has the FM tuner, all that kind of stuff going for it. My only wish is that it was a little bit more powerful than a 15-watt speaker. At max volume, it's just not getting very loud. And I do wish the battery was a bit bigger. Anyway, please feel free to check out the other images of my review. Please feel free to check out the text of my review. And please feel free to follow me as an Amazon Vine reviewer. As always, thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you next time.
Jack. Will shout your praise. Our hearts will cry, these bones will sing. Great are you, Lord. All the earth will shout your praise. Our hearts will cry, these bones will sing. Wir stolpern und fallen und ziehen uns wieder